Good morning, good morning. We're at Starbucks. Veterans Day at Starbucks. All right. We're going to talk about race and racism. We're going to talk about the things that make America great. We're going to talk about America's hate. All right. We're going to do it through social media.
It's evidence. Do not destroy this evidence. Because it's right here in your courthouse state. Like a dog.
This is the video. That's the video of me putting the toilet in front of the Towson Courthouse in 2011. All right. I put that toilet in front of the Towson Courthouse in 2011 to expose Governor O'Malley's mom machine, the corruption in the courts, the racketeering and the fraud. I did it as called it Operation Dominoes, based off of Operation Grey Lord in Chicago. I showed the money behind the machine. I showed the money behind the machine and the corruption behind it. I named the judges, the lawyers, and the politicians. Ivan Bates know about this. Hassan Giordano know about it. Elijah Cummings know about it. The Democratic Party know about it. If you're an elected official and you're running for office, you know about it. Anything from 2007 to 2000 now, you know about it. Johnny Oleski asked for a federal investigation. I've been asking for a federal investigation since 2008. Johnny Oleski said I can have one in 2019. I do this in the light of day in the public spaces, so we don't have no misunderstandings about nothing I say I do. I'm going to break your criminal enterprise down. And we're going to do it through social media, social change, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. All right. That's Twitter. That's clearly marked evidence. You feel me? That's my mother. On February 2nd, 2011, I blew the whistle on Scott Shellenberger, Greg Bernstein, in the crime scene of Governor O'Malley created behind the prison industry. I am Drea Scott. I'm making a movie about I am Drea Scott. Do blacks have rights in white America? This is 2020, and we're still asking for the right to vote, the right to move into a neighborhood, to have a house. We still asking for rights that are supposed to be ours. But if you look at Drea Scott, we don't have those rights. We black in America. Those rights don't exist for black people. So we're gonna take this to court. We're gonna build a toilet. Got open mic night, Starbucks. I'm going to be here at Starbucks, and I'm going to be a grill. I'm going to be a storyteller. I asked for Martin Luther King's job. Y'all won't give me his job? Like I said, I'm a storyteller. I'm going to tell you the history of being black in America for 400 years. I'm going to show you Drea Scott, because Drea Scott has ties to Baltimore, has ties to Maryland, because Chief Justice Tawney was from Tiny Town. You feel me? He wrote the decision for Drea Scott. So, just like Drea Scott, do I have rights in America? We're going to put it to the test. You kidnapped me from my family. I didn't get to attend my mother's funeral. My mother died from cancer on February the 2nd. Congressman Cummings knew about it. Sarbanes knew about it. Mikulski knew about it. You feel me? You knew about it. Just like the story of Joseph in the many coats, when they threw Joseph in the well. That's what our congressmen and our senators and our elected officials did. City, county, state, and federal levels. It's about the war on drugs and the money you make behind the war on drugs. I want to file a $2.5 billion class action. So lately I've been talking to ex-felons and convicts. I'm going to get the ex-felons and the convicts, everybody that got time behind the war on drugs. We're going to go get our cases. And then we're going to go over the cases and find the charges. And we're going to show you the things that are common. And then we're going to file a class action lawsuit about the war on drugs. I'm going to file a class action lawsuit for black people being black in America. I am Drea Scott. We're going to show you that you're going to pay us. Now, Jane Miller got this. Diana Suggs got this. Laurie from the Washington Post got this. The Kyrie Turner got this up in Fox in Chicago. Jane Miller Berry Sims, Stan Saunders, Gigi Barnett. I was making a documentary and I gave this all to the media before I got locked up. One of the documentaries was called Portraits to the Letter, and it shows the role that the media plays in misinformation and destroying the black community, how they demonize black people. So now I'm gonna do the same thing to you. It's a fair exchange. Ain't no stick up without a gun. I'm gonna put that camera on you and watch you run. Eddie Griffith is retweeting my tweets. All right. I don't know Eddie Griffith personally, but my friend Diane loves Eddie Griffith. So every time we go to Las Vegas, we go see Eddie Griffith. I talked to Eddie Griffith's brother or his son about this documentary. So Eddie been kind of following me haphazardly. Now Lester Holt has this information. Gayle King has this information. And if Gayle King has had this information since August, Gayle King has not opened her mouth about being black in America. You feel me? Gayle King has had this since August. Show it to you. I'm a veteran, an honorably discharged veteran. You feel me? I cook in Baltimore, I feed Baltimore. And I'm making a movie all about Baltimore. Baltimore Rewired. Y'all did the movie The Wire, we're gonna do Baltimore Rewired. Baltimore Rewired. See that? I'm going to show you Governor Hogan and the racism Governor Hogan got. He just elected a state prosecutor. That state prosecutor got to take this case. He takes this case. That means that Scott Shellenberger got to be prosecuted because Chief Hyatt don't want to charge him, and they can't go through Shellenberger's court. So the chief prosecutor got to take this case. I was kidnapped by the state of Maryland because I was making a documentary about you. I was kidnapped because I was telling the truth on you. I was kidnapped because I blew the whistle on you. And Governor Hogan, it's all about you in 2020. We're going to show you Governor Hogan and we're going to compare him to George Wallace. And then I'm going to show you the black faces that make racism work, like Kiefer Mitchell, like Tony Bridges, like Cheryl Glenn, like Delegate Sitnor. Racism don't work without black cooperation. And we still fighting for the rights that we supposed to have as Americans, and we don't. We still fighting for the right to vote, the right to housing, the right to public accommodations, and we don't got none of that. So you won't give me access to the court? You can't deny me access to the internet. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, social media for social change. Nothing that you can do to stop me. So today at Veterans Day, I'll be down at the War Memorial. Van Hollen is supposed to be there. I'm going to ask Van Hollen about the material that he's supposed to turn over. I'm going to ask Van Hollen if he's going to do the whistleblower's application, because Congressman Cummings got it. Anybody running for Congressman Cummings' seat got to deal with me. GOP Carter already knows this. She won't even speak to me. I go to her event, she won't even speak to me. She know I'm in the room, and she worried about me popping off. I ain't going to pop off till all of y'all in the room together. Then I'm going to pop off and pop you all down. We're going to play Operation Dominoes. I'm going to watch all of y'all fall in the row. Because like I said, racism doesn't work without black cooperation. I'm going to show you the black people that signed off on it. Y'all mad at Bill Clinton for the crime bill? Be mad at the black people that signed off for it. Kwasi and Fumi signed off on it. Look at Bill Clinton's friends. Look how many lives Bill Clinton fucked up. But y'all hailing him as a hero. Trump and Bill Clinton ain't no different because all of them eating off the prison industry. My job is the prison industry. I went to jail for trying to stop the war on drugs. N62528, State of Illinois versus Dwayne Davis. That's going to be our Dred Scott case because it directly addresses the war on drugs. It directly addresses the war on poverty. It directly addresses the violence. Google it. Anything I say, I ain't got nothing to hide. Truth, you only got to tell once. A lie, you got to cover up. Can't cover this up.